Liverpool prepare move for Premier League talent. According to Football Insider, Liverpool have set their sights on 23-year-old Morgan Rogers, with PSR potentially forcing the Midlands club into at least one major sale before the window closes. The attacking midfielder, once described by journalist Jacob Tanswell as a machine, is valued at around £80 million, a figure that reflects his rapid rise. Liverpool's interest is also closely tied to Elliot's future. The England under-21 international has slipped down the pecking order at Anfield and is the subject of strong interest from Leipzig, who are pushing to close a deal believed to be worth between £45.50m. Should Elliot depart, the report suggests that Liverpool are ready to make an approach for Rodgers late in the window. The Villa man is viewed as the perfect replacement, a versatile creative force with Premier League experience and the athleticism to thrive in Slot's pressing system. Rodgers has been on a sharp upward trajectory since leaving Manchester City in 2023 in search of first-team football. A short but productive spell at Middlesbrough convinced Aston Villa to secure his services for £8 million, and the Midlands side were richly rewarded. Last season, the Birmingham-born midfielder played 54 times in all competitions, including 37 in the league, producing 8 goals and 11 assists. His impact extended into Europe too, where he scored 4 times and set up 3 in Villa's run to the Champions League quarter-finals. Morgan Rogers for Aston Villa versus PSG. Such performances earned him a place in Thomas Tuchel's most recent England squad and alerted top clubs across the Premier League. Tottenham are also circling, but Liverpool's readiness to act swiftly, combined with Villa's need to balance their books, makes Anfield a very possible destination. Why Rodgers could be the bigger prize than Alexander Isak. While much attention is understandably focused on Liverpool's pursuit of Isak, the case for prioritizing Rodgers is compelling. At 25, the Swede is a proven Premier League striker who scored 23 goals and provided 6 assists last term. He would be an immediate headline arrival, but prizing him from Newcastle requires a mammoth bid of around £130 million. In contrast, Rodgers represents a younger, more malleable option, whose all-round game may prove just as valuable over the long term. Statistically, the comparison between the two is closer than many might expect. Rodgers contributed to 18 goals across all competitions in 2024-25, while Isak managed 29. Yet when examining progressive actions, the hallmark of a modern forward in possession-heavy systems, the Villa man stands out. According to FBref, he averaged 3.29 progressive carries and 3.55 progressive passes per 90 minutes, compared to Isak's 2.71 and 2.88 respectively. His creative spark is further underlined by a near-identical output in shot-creating actions, 3.04 per 90, edging the Swedes' 3.01. Where Isak excels is in direct finishing. The 25-year-old averaged over 3 shots per game, hitting the target with an impressive 43.2% accuracy. Rodgers, by contrast, attempts fewer efforts but contributes heavily in build-up, completing more passes on average, 19.2 compared to Isak's 17.0, and progressing the ball further with his distribution. For Slot, who demands flexibility and interchanging roles across the front line, such traits could make the 23-year-old a more strategic fit. There is also the question of squad balance. With Ekitike, Chiesa, and Gumoha providing a blend of direct running and finishing, Liverpool may not need another pure goal scorer. What they arguably lack is another creative midfielder who can link attack and midfield while chipping in with goals. Rodgers fits that profile precisely. Furthermore, the financial equation tilts in favor of the Aston Villa man. An £80 million outlay, though substantial, is considerably less than the 9-figure sum required for Isak. Given that Liverpool have already invested heavily this summer, spreading resources across multiple signings rather than one marquee addition may prove more sustainable. Ultimately, whether Elliot's departure to Leipzig materializes could be the decisive factor. Should that door open, Rodgers is primed to step through it. With his athleticism, intelligence and possession, and growing pedigree at both domestic and European level, he may not only be a solution to Liverpool's immediate needs but also a long-term cornerstone. Slot and his recruitment team must now weigh their options carefully. Isak would be the blockbuster arrival, but Rodgers may turn out to be the smarter investment, a player capable of shaping Liverpool's next era with the energy and versatility that has already made him indispensable at Villa Park.